guys, and welcome back to another episode of Remembering Forgotten Memories. So, given we just lost Brian Wilson this week, honestly, it kind of put this on speedrun mode to do this one as a story time. I had it on my list for years, meaning to, but then I was like, I have better shit to tell, but we'll do this one this week. So, backstory. Growing up, as you can gather from so many of these stories I've already told, but if you're new here, I guess, backstory for you. I shared a bedroom with one of my sisters, and growing up, my big obsessive band was the Beatles. Shocker. Hers was the Beach Boys, and also Queen. So, I had the Beatles, the Monkees, the Who. She had Beach Boys and Queen. Honestly, we had pretty solid fucking music taste, but anyway. I generally didn't give it much of a second thought with her Beach Boy stuff. Like, okay, it's fun in small doses, because a lot of what she would listen to was, like, more the, like, early surfer era stuff than the later things. That is until she got Pet Sounds. So this CD right here is exactly what we are talking about today. This is not a review. We can do that another day. Not today, though. But this freaking CD became the bane of my parents' existence because of the epic back-and-forth battle over this thing. At first, I dismissed it. This one was a slow burn on me, okay? When she first got it, I was not wild about it. But I was forced to listen to it in much the same way she was forced to listen to my stuff, so I really couldn't say much. So fine. Whatever. But over time, it started to grow on me to the point where I kind of wanted to listen to it apart from her. Teenagers today have no idea how fucking good they have it, having basically the entire history of music itself at their fingertips on their phones. You don't have to have physical copies of shit anymore. You can just pull it up on your phone for free at any goddamn time. I was not so lucky, because this is like late 90s, early 2000s we're talking about for me. And I hit a point where I really just kind of was feeling like this was the vibe, and I wanted to listen to this at school. But it wasn't mine. So, big sister privilege. It's not really privilege, I kind of just was an asshole. Would just kind of go steal it. And be like, nope, this is mine now. And say nothing, because obviously if I asked, he was like, no, that's mine. He's like, fine. Wait till she's not looking. Mine now. Not yours, mine. Because ass. So, and I would quite enjoy it until she would notice it missing and, where's my Pet Sound CD? I don't know what you're talking about. What Pet Sound CD? I've never heard of Pet Sounds. Liar. Empty your bag. No, I won't empty my... Yeah, because it's in it. It was like, fuck. And she would get my parents involved. Fine. So I'd wait like a week. I'd do it again. And I eventually got ballsy enough about it to where it was like, I would take off with the CD in a different box and leave the empty box behind. Or I'd be a bigger asshole and put a different CD in it, be like, well, I took yours, but I gave you something to listen to while I'm taking yours, but, like, you know how it is. And I eventually got ballsy enough to where I had one of those CD flipper rack things on top of my computer monitor, because this was back in the days of the ones that were built like an old school CRT TV, like the big ass deep ones. So, like, basically the top of the monitor, you have, like, built-in shelving about this deep. So I would just, like, stick one of those on there for whatever was in current rotation at that point in time. Which clearly involved this at that point in time, so I was like, screw it. I will hide it in plain sight right here. And you would be surprised how long it took anyone to figure out that's where it was, because I was like, go ahead. Go through my bag, you won't find it. Go through my stuff, you won't find it. I was apparently really cocky that nobody would think to actually look at my actual CDs. Because, I mean, it's not like that was the only place where I had them. No. You don't understand. I had the CD flipper on top of the monitor, right? That held about 30 CDs in it right there. I had a mounted one on the wall that hit I think that one held about 75 in it. And then I had those big-ass milk crates, also filled with CDs, like, bottom to top, like, multiple rows, multiple levels deep in them. I think I had about 3 or 4 of those. So it's like, go ahead, you won't find it. Because I don't have it, even though I was lying through my teeth and they fucking knew it. Fine. Whatever. Till the day, I guess my mom must have noticed it when she was, like, putting away laundry in the dresser or something, because it was literally right fucking there. But, like, so of course she took that back. My sister's all smug as shit, but she didn't say anything, and I couldn't figure out why she was all smug as shit till I went looking for the thing, and then noticed the gap, but, oh, god damn it! She's like, I knew you had it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But, like, fine. Yeah, I had it. What of it? But, waited, like, I don't think I even waited a week that time. I think I waited, like, a day or two, and then taking that back again, putting it back in the same spot, because clearly I'm so smart, right? So damn smart. Same spot. So this became a daily battle back and forth of me taking it, her taking it back, me taking it, her taking it back. You would think my parents would have either done one of two things, just take the damn thing away altogether, or, I don't know, buy a second copy for the other kid who clearly fucking wants their own copy of it. I don't know, but until the day I did not notice, this copy showed up. Now, at first glance, they would appear as though they're the same thing. They are not, because the CD in it does not match what is actually on the box. This is where you start noticing something is not right. And some of you are probably catching on what exactly is going on here. Basically, I think what went down. My dad found a regular edition of Pet Sounds without the bonus track. Thought it was close enough. Freaking printed out what you see in this box. He printed it out. It's also not a book. It's just the page. Just a page, because it's just the cover. I didn't catch on till I was listening to it and why are there only 13 tracks? We lost one. What happened to Hang On to Your Ego? Why does this look different? Meanwhile, my sister's got this one over here, and I'm rage quitting over here at... Somebody has done something, and I don't know who to blame or who to be mad at. Basically, I'm like, you went to the trouble of getting a regular copy of this. Why did no one, I mean, I kick myself as well, because I could have just as easily done this too, but why did no one think to rip this one to the computer, burn it to a CDR, stick it in the box, say, have a nice day? You know what? Actually, I would have caught on immediately what it was, but I probably would have been fine with that, because all the same stuff's there. I'd be like, fine, whatever. Call it a damn day, it's my copy of it. Whatever, I would have been fine with that. But no, because mine was deficient a track, this was still World War III as far as I was concerned. So I continued, despite having this one. Now it became the game of swapping these two back and forth all the goddamn time. The irony? I don't even like the bonus track that much. It was just the concept of the fucking matter that I was being shortchanged a track, even though this was not my album to fucking begin with. I eventually gave up. Took my freaking chintzy-ass copy. Fine, you win. I tap out. After like an entire damn year and a half of this going back and forth, by the way. This dragged on for fucking ever. It was like, I think I had just turned 15 when this started. It was summer of 16 by the time I think I finally tapped out. I was like, fuck it, I don't care that much. I just don't care that much. It's fine. But then I was so salty that I didn't even, like, hardly touch it anymore. I was like, now I'm just mad. And it wasn't until years and years later, probably, maybe, I'm thinking, am I doing the math right? Maybe 8 years ago? It was definitely in the history of this channel, because I remember buying it for it, is why I have the 2 now. That I finally went on eBay and bought myself my own goddamn copy of the one that actually has the bonus track. Called it a day. But I still have the other one that I'm still mad about, that they tried to dupe me with. And the irony, at this point, my sister no longer even has her original copy of it anymore. No, this is not hers. I bought mine fair and square off eBay, thank you very much. But she doesn't even have hers anymore. She's like, God, I would have just given it to you at this point. I'm like, da-da-da-da. But at least, finally having my own proper copy of it now, that has the bonus track back in place. Now I can appreciate the album again, as of buying that quite a few years ago now. But, and pretty much every summer, I listen to it around the start of summer, but it's gonna be bittersweet this year, since the summer solstice literally is Brian Wilson's birthday, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be painful this year, but still gonna listen to it, because I do it every year around June, so it's like, we're right on track for when I always bring this back out. But anyway, yeah, that is the unnecessary drama my family freaking had with this album back and forth because I'm a dick. So anyway, as you do. That is it for this one. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Any donos help way more than you realize. So anyways, that's it till next time. So see ya.